Alright, there's a nice look at it. This is how it pretty much came. Got some plastic on the outside, and it came as a box like that. And let's take a look at the writing on the box. And smoke diagnostic leak detector SDT106. Get a 3-year warranty with it. And there's what the picture looks like on the front, and there's the side. Ooh, I got the English version. And there's a look at the back of it. So, you know, it came undamaged, which is kind of nice because it's about around the holidays, and I'm not a sponsor of this. I paid for this out of my own money. Let's open this up, see what it looks like. Boy, they get real creative with these cardboard box handles and all that. It seems like you never get it back in the way it came when you put it back up. But there it is. Get this out. There's the machine, and we got a box here, and this is probably, I'm going to set this over there, probably the little things. And let's pull this out, and there's a look at that, and that's about it. Nice packing, that's good to know. And here's a look at it. So that's that. Little switch with a light. Now this has its built-in little pump, air pump. You don't have to worry about hooking up an air line to it. This is why I bought it. Let's look at the back of it. Get the smoke out. And 12 volt, but this will run off of a car battery. And there's a top of this, and let's see, oil fill in port here. Interesting. Alright, we'll deal with that in a little bit. And it says right here on top, it is recommended that adding 20 ounces or 20 milliliters of the oil into the whole machine before using it each time. So make sure you add oil before you turn this thing on and all that. And there's the back of it again, the smoke outlet. So there is that. And that's probably a good 7-8 inches tall by 3 by 4 inches. So there's that. And here is the box with all the accessories. Let's see what we got here. I know there's a lot of reviews on YouTube about this, but I'm gonna throw my own 2 cents in. Who knows? Maybe somebody bought an older model, and maybe you want to upgrade to a newer model, and maybe they changed some things around. I don't know. But all right, so we got the hose for the smoke. The old plastic bottle. We got some things there. We've got a little Schrader valve tool here. I want to use this on my Trailblazer. Not sure what's going on. I think I've got an emissions line busted somewhere. This is why I bought it. I had a really old one, antique one, and it just quit working. I threw it away. So, and there's some more adapters. A lot of adapters, and there are jumper cables. And there's a plug that you plug it into the back of the machine. So pretty simple, and of course we probably got some kind of a fancy manual, yeah, instructions and all that with it here. Yeah, that's basically what this is. And all that. Now you do have to buy your own oil. I went to the dollar store, I believe, and just bought some generic baby oil for the machine. And let's see, and that is that. So what we're going to do, I want to go ahead and go outside and kind of set it up to use it on the Trailblazer. I want to see how much smoke this thing blows out. We'll look at it, get an idea how that works. I did want to open this bag up here and look at this bottle. It says to add 20 milliliters of oil before we're using it. And there's 20, I don't know if you can see that there. There's 10, and there's 20, right about there where my thumb is. I don't know if you can see that. Don't have to put very much in it. And we do get a handle that you hang it up with. And it is right here that you screw on the top. Right about there. Which is a really nice handle to have. Hang it on your hood or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and put some oil in this. Like I said, before we go outside, do it inside here where it's nice and calm and quiet. Get this off here. Well, that's a long one. Gee. There we go. There's where we put the oil. A little seal there and all that. So let me put some oil in it. Alright, so there is about 20. And there's a little cap on the top here that you can unscrew. Now we'll go ahead and just kind of put this down in here and fill up the hole. You can see it there. It says 20. Let's see if it goes right to the top of that. If it fills it completely up. Maybe we're just guessing here. I don't know, but we'll see. It's not quite filled to the top, but it's getting there. Then again, you don't want to overfill it, so. Alright, it looks like it's, well, I can't tell if it's to the top, but you know, just do what they say. So we did 20 milliliters or whatever, and there we go. So we'll put the cap back on, and we'll take it outside and we'll hang it up, hook some power to it, and see how long it takes it to start smoking. So there's it. Hey, let me know where you're watching from right now. Alright, hold that thought just for a second. Now, I was reading through the manual. For the first time when you're using this, they recommend that you fill this up between 20 and 30 milliliters. So we got another 10 here. So we're just going to go right on up to 30 with it. And that way we won't void any of the manufacturer's warranty issues. I'm going to take the top of that off there. And now, fill the rest of this up. Glad I saw that. Probably takes a little to prime it for the first time. About all the way in. Yep, it's all the way in. Okay, now we'll take it outside. Alright, so here's a setup. I've kind of set things up here where we can kind of look at everything. I did buy one of these extra ones. I don't know why. I thought it came with another kit with an evap tool and everything, but they mislabeled their pictures, so that did not come with the kit, but you don't have to worry about that because you've got something like this that comes with the kit. So what we're going to do, we're going to leave it set here like this. I don't really have a place here. Well, I probably do. I could probably hook it right here, but I don't know if this hose would reach because my evap port connector on this Trailblazer is right there. So first thing we're going to do is go ahead and get this out of here. I want to make sure I don't lose this little valve and all that. Alright, I think I got it. Did you know this is a righty-loosey? Lefty-tighty. Yeah, this is just the opposite. So I was turning it and I couldn't get it to break loose, and eventually I turned it to the right and it came out. So I'll set this over. I do not want to lose this little tiny thing. It'll ruin my day. Because this is not a tire stem. This is a little bit different on the evap system. And let's see. There is a little screw right about there. Well, it's all, you can see how it's kind of set up. It goes in there like that. So you have two different sizes here in case you have different vehicles. So there's that. And now we have to take this piece here and just kind of screw on there like this. Pretty simple. Yeah, it works. It goes right on. Now we have access into our port. Now make sure when you're doing this test, your gas cap is secure and all that. And we're going to kind of leave that set there. Now we got to hook up the back of this on that here. And this looks fairly simple. So I guess the idea here is to push this on like this. That, then you tighten this down like that, maybe. Yeah, okay, that's how that works. Alright, so that's on. And now we got our hose. Let's see how long this is. Oh, it's nice and long. It's a good, probably 4 feet. So I could have hung that up there. So we'll leave it here for now, for video purposes. And we'll turn this around like that. And there's a look at her. She looks pretty good. So we got oil in them. And one thing I do like, if you can seal these back up. So that's good. We'll put this here and all that. So all I have to do is go ahead and hook it up here. I think I got it off. And we'll see how long it takes to make smoke. And we're still recording. So let's hook this up. Well, it's running. And here's the end of that. So we'll see how long it takes for it to smoke. Now, let's see, do I need to turn that on? It says the only time you need to add oil is when the light is on, so I assume that should be working there. Well, the motor slowed down, so maybe that's the way it should be on. Alright, well, in real time here, folks, we'll just keep recording until this starts doing smoke. Oh, it's already doing smoke. Check it out. Well, that didn't take long. Nice. Let's just watch it there and see how long it takes. Hey, nice. All right. That'd be a nice screenshot right there. Thumbnail. Thumbnail, guys. Well, she's doing good. And baby oil actually kind of stinks. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and see if we can hook this into the port here. Don't know if I can do this with one hand and hold the camera or not. We'll see. And I also have a slight miss. Well, it's running rich, so something weird's going on. And all that. So let's see if we get this tight on here. May have to tighten that down just a little bit more. She's working. I just don't know if I got that on her far enough. Well, she's got a little smoke coming out right there. But that's because I don't have that all the way on. Those threads could be messed up. It says it takes about 2 minutes for it to fill up the system. And I don't see any leaks. Let's go back here and look at the gas tank can. Well, it hasn't been 2 minutes yet. So, give it a couple minutes. Dang, I'd really like to get this tighter right here without stripping it. Anyway, it's working there. Now, do I see anything up here leaking anywhere? No. I can take this little guy here off and see if the system is filled up yet. Let me get my pliers. Alright, I'm going to just kind of take this off here. I've had a problem with this port right here. This little connector. All these Trailblazers, they break off and people forget about these. Alright, we got smoke coming out of there, so the system is filling up very nicely. Let's stick this back on. Back on like that. I really like to stop that up, but that's about it's going to get good. That is about as good as it's going to get. That's what I'm trying to say. So, well, it's been a couple minutes. Let's check the gas tank lid. Don't see no smoke. Alright. Nothing there. I'll probably go underneath real quick and look around, see if we see any smoke under there. Alright, there we go. Boy, I had to tighten that way down. That is a pretty long connector piece. It's got to screw down there. It's got to get up there and hit that seal and seal it. Alright, we're smoking away here, and that'll fill that system up really good. And we'll go back here. Like I said, I got to go underneath and look. I don't see no smoke around the gas cap. But there's been a couple times I've taken the lid off and I've heard this whoosh, whoosh. See, I could have a sensor or something bad causing the code, but I would have thought there'd been more smoke by now. Go check the front, make sure we're still smoking here. Oh yeah, we're getting lots of smoke. Hook that back up. Alright kids, so up here we look good. Now, I just saw smoke up under here. I'm all excited. I'll crawl up under here. Bear with me a sec. Just saw smoke. The wind's blowing a little bit. Where did it go? Where did it go? It's gonna make a light around me. I just saw the smoke. It's on top of the gas tank. Alright, since I can't find it, what I'm going to do is put this side up on ramps and kind of drive it up and bring it up so I can actually slide up under there and look at that gas tank. But I saw smoke under there. Alright, now I got this side up on ramps. It's been on for a few minutes. Let's see if we're still smoking here. Yes, okay. Put this back together. Alright, let's get back up under here. I'll take my light this time. Bear with me a second. Do this in real time so you guys don't think I'm like doing something weird here. I saw smoke. Where was it? Oh, back here we go. Oh, looky there. Hang on. There we go. I'll be daggone. I thought it was a gas tank, but it's actually that piece. What the heck is that? I'm going to shine the light upside down here. What is this? It's like leaking on the back. It's a wire going to it, so it's emissions, and we're going to go start the vehicle and come back under here and see if this is still smoking when it has power going to it. If it's still smoking, then this piece is bad. Because I know the code I got, it said no line pressure during purge or something. This is the only place I see leaking, so let's do that. Let's go start the vehicle up and crawl back up under here and see if it's still smoking. Alright, so it's running, and it stopped smoking, so that piece must be okay then. I still have smoke going into the system, so apparently that piece is okay. So I got all excited for nothing. But at least you get an idea how this works, this machine. Alright, well, I kind of melted the back of it. That was my fault because I started the vehicle up and it was running, and these gases came back from the engine, exhaust gas into the engine, exhaust gases or whatever, and made it a little hot. That's all right, we'll just clip it right there and reconnect it. But yeah, the hose is a little warm, so you probably shouldn't run it like I did. But kind of a mystery on why I've got that code, and I have not found any other leaks. So let's fix this piece here and hook it back up. So don't do what I just did, kids. Alright, there we go. So don't do what I did, kids. So we lost a ½ inch of that hose. No big deal. Alright, we'll let this cool down. I'm going to go in and read the scan tool and see what we got for a code. Alright, so for what it's worth, here is the codes that I have. I have a 171, 2 lean, bank 1, 496. Now this is what we're trying to figure out what's going on. I was pretty sure, I thought maybe there was just a evap line disconnected or something, but it says system flow during non-purge. System flow during non-purge. Sounds like it's open somewhere. There's something opened. And fuel trim system lean bank 1. So that's what we're trying to deal with. It's a 496. So, and I think that's what's causing the other two codes. I could be wrong, but it's all, I think it's all connected. So at least we did the smoke thing. We're going to put some smoke in it before we end this video here again. So it looks like we're not probably going to find the issue here, or at least we're not going to be able to fix it. I want to have to dig a little deeper and see what's going on. So I'm still wondering if that piece I disconnected has something to do with this. System flow during non-purge. Non-purge would mean that the system is still open when it's not, when it's commanded not to be. It sounds like. Okay, well, we tried that anyway. Alright, so we'll turn that off. You know, these videos I do hopefully will help you out, because if you're in the Northeast and you got to have an emissions test to get an inspection sticker, something like this, you're not going to pass inspection. So maybe I can point you in the right direction. So what we're going to do, we're going to hook this back up. And let's see, where's the positive cable? Alright, it's running. There we go. Let it run for a little bit. Alright guys, so if it gets to a point and it gets kind of warm, it will not work again. You'll hear it click and kind of slow down, and it'll start blowing smoke again. So I thought I broke it, but it does have a system in it where it kind of lets you know, and it'll cool down before it works again. It'll quit blowing smoke. So alright, well, one more time we'll go ahead and hook this up and look again. Well guys, I don't know. I don't see anything up here leaking. No smoke whatsoever. And the weird thing is, I don't have any smoke coming out of the gas tank now. And, well, that's probably because underneath it's open now. But earlier, I had smoke coming out. So back here, I mean, I've checked everything. But if you go back over here, if I get the camera set up, you can see still smoke in there. Just a little bit. So, I'm not sure. This is going to be a mystery, I guess, to keep searching for. So, but I'm happy with the smoke machine. I mean, there's no problem with that. Well, guys, I've done everything I could for now, so kind of got defeated here, but you know, I'm happy with that. I'm glad I got that. This is going to really help me out a lot in the future. So once I figure out what's causing that code, I'll come back and make a second video on that a little bit later. And if I don't forget, I'll put a link here. And if I don't put a link here and you're looking for that video, comment in the section below. Tell me you're looking for that link, and I'll put it in there. So I don't know, but anyway, there you go, guys. So thanks for watching. And there you go. There's a nice little demonstration of the tool. Hopefully you like it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't, give it a big old fat thumbs down. Until my next video, I'll see you later.